Baidu's focus is innovative technology. However, the research and development of this technology is extensive and will take years before the designs and experiments are ready for the commercial market. Without commercially viable product, the brand cannot create a reliable customer base. Whilst the future of AI technology is developed in Baidu's labs, a consumer base will be established through the sales of introductory products. Luxury technology retailers rely on brand loyalty. As it is commented, consumers like to grow and progress with the brand. Evidently, a brand's evolution is something that customers can buy into. As of May 2017, the company's market capital stood at $59.9 billion. Therefore, Baidu has a massive international capability. Western countries know little about the Chinese company, and the market is heavily saturated with the likes of Google. The aim of this marketing strategy is to increase global brand awareness of the Chinese internet company Baidu, with the successful launch of a new product into an international market. By 2020, Baidu hopes to acquire half of its revenue from outside China. The top 20 Chinese internet companies listed on public exchanges outside mainland China have a combined market value of about $340 billion. In consideration to Ansoff's matrix, the strategic entry method in this proposal will be diversification. Diversification is considered the riskiest strategy, as it involves two unknowns. Through analysis of both risk and gain, the company will eliminate some level of risk by implementing related diversification. This means that the business is choosing to remain in the industry it is familiar with. Baidu has extensive knowledge of the tech industry. Employing this understanding to a new market should diminish some level of risk. Also, the business will lower market penetration risks by introducing a new product in both the established market in Beijing and a new international market. Globalization is a risk for many businesses. Krauss identifies perceptions of various risks between countries as a complex system of research to which there is no guarantee of success. To minimize this uncertainty, Hamill states companies must use critical resources to initiate relationships with foreign customers. These resources may come in the form of research, collaborations, or joint ventures. Baidu launched its first product in December 2017. The company's concentration on artificial intelligence was first commercialized through this product. The Raven H was developed in partnership with the Swedish company Raven Tech and was designed to rival Amazon's Amazon Echo. The Raven H retails at approximately £194. The product is currently only available in China, but it will soon be released in the United States. No sales figures for the Raven H have been released yet. However, after the launch of the product, Baidu's New York trading stocks rose 2.2%, and digital media clicks have been measured in the millions for search term Baidu. Due to the success of Baidu's first sound system, the second product will follow in Raven H's footsteps, but strategically push further internationally. The new product, launched in conjunction to this strategy, is a smart wireless headset that can connect it to any playlist anywhere in the world. The headphones also include AI technology, in which the product can answer questions asked by the users, much like Baidu's digital search engine. The product is also connected to Baidu Maps and can act as a hands-free navigation system for the consumer. Our advanced technology uses personalized hearing augmenters which control sound levels of live sound entering ears. This method of selecting sounds ensures perfect quality when listening to music or directions on the go. The product will be designed by Raven Tech, as the first collaboration worked successfully. The new product will be called Raven I being an abbreviation of international. The Raven I will hold the same design and aesthetic as the Raven H, but with a stronger interactive trends. As the company grows, KU, the director of Baidu's Beijing Deep Learning Lab, comments, "We are not only interested in cyberspace, but physical space. Physical space expansion of the brand warrants a more specific target audience, millennials. The digital revolution evokes an essential emerging market in millennials, arguably the most technologically connected generation. Academic research suggests globalization bridges the international barriers between cultures. Global segmentation is historically and passively constructed, as some researchers underestimate the presence of global branding. This theory also exhibits the ever-accelerating power of the global digital ecosystem. It is true the Western and Asian markets have evidenced common consumer behaviours. Despite political, economical, cultural and religious differences, the power of social media has merged international millennials into one consumer group. In consideration of these views, Baidu will launch their new technology product into the emerging British market, while also launching to the existing market in Beijing. It is true wearable technology saw a 47% penetration rate in China in 2016, but why the British market? The UK headphone market has grown over 28% in 2017, equalling revenues of $372 million. This consumer group have an on-the-go lifestyle. They want a headphone that can be worn at the gym and on the commute to work. Mintel indicates the strongest advertisers are challenging leading manufacturers when it comes to this consumer market. To launch the new product into a millennial market, Baidu will create a pop-up installation in both London and Beijing. The promotional event will be produced by design collective Universal Everything in the style of a silent disco. Why a silent disco? Silent discos have become a millennial-fueled trend, a music event phenomenon that is enticing millennials globally. 86% of millennials asked in our survey would be interested in a silent disco event. It is stated millennials are more inclined to interact with exclusive promotions and events. The music for the events will be provided by Spotify. 72% of Spotify users are millennials. Our partnership with Spotify will include a one-week sponsorship playlist on the music app, with priority product ads on the playlist, and music at both events. Our campaign will benefit Spotify as the brand has little market in China. This will give the streaming company visibility in Beijing. The location of the installations will be revealed on the day of the event through the Baidu Maps app. The app users can locate the installation using the headphone pinpoint to get directions to the event. In order to ensure visitors attend the event, the Baidu Maps will be advertised on Instagram in the weeks leading up to the event. It is stated that e-commerce brands are effectively growing revenue on Instagram through a combination of acquisition and retargeting campaigns. Currently, the Baidu mobile Instagram account has 23.2 thousand followers, a small following for such a big company. However, Instagram have developed dynamic ads, which with the help of internet cookies, promote the product to corresponding consumers, creating a more engaging format and giving brands extra reach. If users are not able to attend the event in London or Beijing, the Baidu Maps will notify users with a pop-up link in which viewers can watch the event live through the app or on social media. The silent disco will allow users to uniquely interact with the headphones. The product will not be for sale at the event. These pop-ups are purely promotional and will be created to highlight the quality of the audio produced by the headphones with a sonic and visual experience. The event will take place 3 weeks before the product launch date. The footage collected by users and of users at the event will be posted on social media as digital advertising. This video will be posted on Instagram and Facebook, the social media sites most popular with millennials. As millennials are digital global sharers, this content can be spread globally within minutes. In terms of online media, products will be sent to various technology-based digital media and magazine publications such as LSN Global, The Verge and Business Insider. These publications all have high percentage of millennial audiences and have written about Baidu before on their sites. Also, all these publications have an international consumer reach. It is known that millennials trust authenticity and often ignore display ads as they become more aware of the lack of credibility. However, Baidu will pay for display ad banner on the site Digital Trends for 1 month, as this publication is the most suited to the consumer the brand wishes to target throughout this campaign. Baidu will launch the new Raven Eye product nationally and internationally in conjunction with London-based digital art and design collective Universal Everything. Commercial companies who require international growth can form brand alliances with non-profitable organisations. Successful alliances depend on brand fit. The choice to commission Universal Everything was due to a few creative and statistical factors. Andrew Ng, chief scientist at Baidu, states the company's aim is to push technological limits through sound and sight. Similarly, Matt Pike, creative director of Universal Everything, says the design collective wishes to explore new forms of visual and sonic perceptions. Universal Everything have previously worked with a stream of visionary brands. The creative company collaborating with Baidu gives the brand and the product more strength in entering a new international market. For the launch of the company's first product, Baidu commissioned the Builders Club, a London-based creative studio, to produce a series of 3D animations based on the sound signal waves created by the speaker. With the launch of the company's second product, the brand will expand this idea of pushing technological limits through sight and sound, which reasons creators Baidu and Raven Tech to commission another design collective to further demonstrate AI and digital reality through digital marketing. The price of the product has not been confirmed, but it is believed to be in the region of $300 to $400. The first circulation will cost 50,000 products with a turnover of $15 million. Baidu's annual revenue in 2016 stood at $10.16 billion. 1% of the revenue is used as an estimate of the yearly marketing budget. The campaign will run over 3 months, both in London and Beijing. $25,400,000 is used as an estimated budget across both cities. The majority of the budget will be spent on commissioning Universal Everything. Greg Pavey, senior producer, has communicated estimated costs for the installations: $490,000 for each event, with an additional $176,000 for the rendering moving images creation and $147,000 for the video overview of the event to be used on social media. $1,500 worth of products will be distributed to technology publications. The company will create an advertising banner to be placed on Digital Trends website at a suggested price of $453,000. The total cost of the strategy would be $1,763,000. All aspects of the strategy have been developed with international awareness at its core. The collaborations with brands and advertising avenues should ensure wider visibility to new customers. Indications of success such as sales revenue, social media following, market position, and growth rate compared to competitors will be analysed in relation to this proposal. The business strategy carries various risks. An exclusive event may mean that no one turns up if the target consumer is mismarketed. Another associated risk is that the devices will not be available to purchase at the day of the event. This means sales rely more heavily on social and online marketing. Baidu's choice of advertising strategies were depicted based on extensive consumer research, ensuring as little risk as possible. Nicholas stated new marketing strategies are always risky. Sometimes the greater the risk, the greater the result.